Alright. So, back to the... Alright, so this is going to be the first best of 5 set of the night. Drone Ant in, making a pretty crazy run to get here.
Oh, yeah.
Seed 8. Actually, Seed 7 versus Seed 8 now that I just noticed.
Who needs seeding? Who needs numbers? None of it's real.
The TOs currently, beating themselves up over how horribly wrong the seeding went with the amount of upsets we've been seeing today.
Oh, absolutely. They're just sitting at the back of the venue like, damn, I was supposed to rig this for my buddies. What happened? No, I'm not going to get the cut I wanted. However, we are going to be getting a cut of this a winner's final match right here with Drone into Fawn.
Already massive projectiles being thrown at each other here. Oh my god, that down smash. Yeah, literally, that's such an insane edge guard tool.
What are you supposed to do with this situation?
What do you do? PK freeze to cover high, down smash to cover low, and this character's uppy is so slow without a hitbox. It's just kind of, what do you do?
I really was just watching. I was like, surely Fawn gets out, right? Like there's a magic get out of jail free button, but no.
I don't think she could. I honestly didn't think it was possible there, but alright, actually trying to find a way to get out of these strings here with the 2 frame 1 combo riggers this character has access to.
Absolutely. And however, even though we were put into the blender for the first minute of that game there, we're still putting a tremendous amount of job and effort into getting the first stock here onto Drone. And
oh my god,
not getting
still
it.
alive!
It's going to be a worrisome little match here for Fawn if they cannot just turn this around. Because while Fawn can do this, Drone is getting a ton of damage and extra percent here for the future.
Okay, there we go. The can trade finally forcing that first stock to be taken there. But still quite an uphill battle to be found here. Oh, the stick dash dash attack. Okay, not gonna kill just yet, but still adding on some really good damage. Up air, not gonna be closing it out either, but still 115 and counting on the side of Fawn. This is gonna be really challenging to make it back from.
Oh, absolutely. And Drone has shown that they are a menace to be dealt with, while Fawn will have their fair share of projectiles and zoning. So does Drone, and if you can't deal with that as well yourself, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
Oh, not gonna get the grab there. Actually, bringing back the percents, really, I didn't even notice that. Can't, okay. Clay push it back, they're not gonna be killing just yet. That one might though. Okay, trying to bait out the air dodge there. But still, oh, wait, the train! Oh my!
To punish the dash attack. Beautiful there.
Alright, things are staying even right here. 1 stock apiece for this game 1 here.
Ooh, and we can see that Drone is trying to go for the same edge guard where we just stole the first stock of this game. And it seemed like Fawn had learned their lesson there and learned to just fight back a little bit to try and just not let that happen.
Yeah, fighting back a little bit, using that can a lot too, to actually just have a hitbox out while they're going to be able to, while they're flying up back there.
Absolutely. I've known
what the hell? Up there, back air.
A use of can in situations where they're being edge guarded. So I was a little shocked to not see that here. So it's nice to see Fawn remember, all right, can help me not get edge guarded. That's nice.
Oh my gosh. Baiting out that air dodge, but not pulling the trigger on it there. Still staying alive just a little bit longer. 125 is 117.
Ooh,
pretty much any hit will do it. Up throw, that's going to be closing it out.
Going for the Lucas down air into... Lucas has a lot of different confirms there. And even then, just fear... Down air into fear option from your opponent works just as well.
Man, crazy game 1 to have. Literally, look how neck and neck these percents were.
Absolutely, especially with the commanding lead that Drone took at the beginning. nearly just immediately taking the first stock. For Fawn to come and take that back, even if they were not able to take that game, is still a tremendous work to be had.
All right, 43% right now, getting some pretty solid damage in the first 10 seconds of this game. Fawn has to keep those percents in her favor right here if she wants to find a way to get the set back in her favor. Oh, actually, oh my God, I keep forgetting that that duck has a hurt box, dude. Trying to space out with the forward tilt and immediately gonna get beaten out.
The duck is such a...
Why is it not a...
The duck's there a little bit.
But yeah,
like,
you
there.
forget that...
He has a hitbox.
It's so
hit the duck.
I don't know why he's not a disjoint. But, hey, you know what? It happens. Still, though, it's pretty solid range, even if it's not technically disjointed.
Right. But even then, they are a part of you, like Mewtwo's tail. You just kind of have to learn to live with it.
Oh, the double dog smash not going to be beating out the recovery there.
I love the shield grab there by Fawn. Was a good option, and we could even tell we were going to go for the can, but just wasn't enough. But it's still amazing amount of percent, and
oh my God, the
extra credit here.
Oh, Cannon Tobacco keeping a disadvantage state going.
Ooh!
Oh, actually using the... Wait, what the hell happened? Okay, I think... Okay, I'm pretty sure they tried to use the can to break out of the grab, but most throws do have invincibility there, and the up throw was able to just keep going, so... That was a very weird-looking interaction.
It was down tilt, grab, can was hitting as we went for up throw.
Yeah.
And just like, oh, okay. We just have to accept that this is a fact of the game that we all play for fun and sometimes for money.
These two are definitely playing for money right there. And the can catching the neutral get up there, catching that one single vulnerable frame between neutral gut and shield. So pretty solid work on the side of Fawn here. And keep also getting a pretty solid percent advantage here too on this last stock here.
Absolutely. If Drone wants to try and make this back, they're going to have to put in a lot of work and do everything they can to try and bring it back the way that Fawn brought it back last game.
Oh, okay, not gonna set up for the second clay punch, but still getting some pretty solid percent, and now getting Drone a lot closer to. Okay, getting Drone a lot closer to taking this last stock.
Every time I look at that can, my heart just sinks into my stomach. Because I just don't know what's going to happen. But we are going to get the tipper part of a forward air for Drone. So hopefully, if Drone can keep this without getting killed still, this could still be in their game. But,
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, even with the good DI, that is going to be it. And now 1-1 both sides right here. Giving each other their bans right here. Not going to, definitely not going to run it back, it seems.
Oh, absolutely not. After a masterclass like that at the very end, especially with that beautiful grab into down throw and can, I hope we're not sticking with the same stage here.
Wasn't actually able to see what they counterpicked to. Okay, no, we're adding one more platform to this.
All right.
To the small battlefield.
I do like that choice. Lucas is a character that, as we saw earlier, does have some nice little ladder combos. So I do think that these could just be the game changer that Drone needs. But that really is just a matter of perspective and if he's able to effectively use these platforms the way that they would be needed.
Also, having access to the platforms also does help a lot too on the projectile side of things. Gonna be able to have a lot more positions to actually be safe and away from the projectile pressure that Fawn has been using. It's going to be kind of difficult to actually be able to sort of keep him in a space where he can get that trapping neutral game started.
Absolutely, and Drone going for the Zaire recovery and having to go for PK Thunder and still making it, that was honestly looking a little precarious there, but glad we were able to reverse fate there and keep it moving.
A whole lot of wave bounce PK Fire is happening here. Not gonna get the drag down continued though, but still getting some pretty solid percent. And now at full rage, I feel like it might be possible for Drone to get the stock first. Actually, especially with this ledge trap here. Pretty much anything will do it here. That PK Fire at ledge might actually get that stock. So just have to find that last hit while you still have access to rage. Still staying alive with the DI and the higher blast zones that Battlefield has.
These recovery routes here by Drone have been blowing my mind, to be quite honest. Because there are so many points where I'm just like, how are we avoiding all this? And even though we weren't able to avoid it the last couple seconds there, it's still just a matter of, geez Louise, we're playing different games. They're playing chess and I'm playing checkers.
Yeah, really threading the needle there and disadvantage there. With just, again, the amount of projectiles like Fawn has been able to use with this Duck Hunt. Just, it's scary to deal with.
Absolutely, and PK Fire...
recovery here too, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, after game one, it seems like Fawn sort of figured out how they wanted to deal with Drone. But Drone shows that they are not needing to adapt just once and done. They're able to keep adapting as the games keep moving.
50% now on the second stock. Might be able to get a two-stock advantage started here if Fawn can keep this survivability going. Just keeping these cans active. There's just at no point is there ever a spot where it's not active. That's a really good habit to have as a Duck Hunt player, I feel like. Oh, but not going to be able to DI away from their own can. So that's going to be the first stock taken.
Okay, I was staring. I was like, wait, what did Drone hit?
It live by the can, die by the can, it seems. Up there, still not going to kill Foreigner. Still not going to kill either. That's going to do it, though.
Absolutely. And Drones having a lot of work to put in here. After having such a tremendous game one, they're really going to have to do their best to try and bring it back here. Because Fawn shows that they know their number.
It looks like it. And then keeping it on right there. And amazing edge guard there. Using that double jump to catch that high recovery. And beautiful spacing with that sweet spot fair. And they're kind of back in the game here, it seems.
Oh, absolutely. Just that one alone was able to keep them back. They may still be here with a deficit, but they're absolutely keeping it moving and not giving up. Ooh.
Again,
okay.
Like I've been saying before, with the lack of kill power that Duck Hunt has, I feel like it's very possible to bring this back. And right now, with the percents rising, this is being This is looking a lot more doable for Drone anyway.
Oh, absolutely. As we were saying before, this is a buzzer beater of Drone just locking in and getting all their beautiful little conversions and everything they want off. So this still is absolutely Drone's game, but Fawn could immediately just run it back together.
Barely missing the throw into can there, and barely staying alive right here. Just seconds away from taking this game to PK Fire. Not going to be killing just yet, but putting them in a pretty rough position to be in at this let's game against Lucas. You have to find something to clean it out. One stray aerial, one stray grab into can.
Absolutely.
Oh my god!
PK Fire going through the gunman!
Oh, catch him when you get up!
Still not taking it. And Drone playing it safe, not going to let what happened last stock happen. Since clearly just one wrong move, they could also be taken out as well.
157.
Gunman!
Oh, okay. Slight. Alright, taking a sigh of relief and a little pop-off there from taking that game 3. That was scary.
Okay, reminder to chat, drink your water. Because I didn't catch my breath. Woo. That was a lot. Because that's like a good minute constantly of will they, won't they, will they, won't they?
So wait, I could look more and more doable for Drown, but Fawn just had such an impressive neutral here.
Also, I thought this was best of 3. Is this best of 5?
This is best of 5.
Okay.
And once it gets to top 3, it's going to be best of 5.
Okay. Now, that relieves so much stress from me, but also just made me know that there's going to be so much more stress for me in the future.
Yeah, don't worry. That stress is just the beginning.
Oh, don't. I have the Xanax ready. Don't worry.
Again, just this oppressive future game with all these projectiles just constantly keeping
Ooh,
Ronan out. Even with the projectiles of his own and this disjoint that he has with that forward and F tilt, it's just, it looks so difficult for him to get in at times.
absolutely. However, Fawn is still doing a tremendous job in showing that they are not scared of Drone's options here. And that's not something that you want your opponent to be thinking of. They don't have to respect some options. But Drone is still just going to be going right in and doing everything they can. Ooh.
Alright, again, yeah, using that PK Thunder 2 we saw earlier from Mixet with the Quaves to just keep themselves safe even after just how laggy that material can be at times. Still, oh my god, dude, this character cannot kill!
Oh no.
Even at ledge, even with a can to the face, still staying alive.
Right back to where we were.
Yeah.
Going for the Nair into up tilt. That was a tremendous job there by Drone. And again, tremendous recovery by Drone. I don't know how he does it with just the tether alone.
Yeah, it seems like he's barely put himself in spots where he needs to use the PK Thunder. He's just opting... Actually, that's a very common habit I see in a lot of Lucas players. A lot of them opt for just the tether recovery.
Yeah, the tether's probably a lot safer. And it's just one of those where, like, it's good, but you still need to, you know, make it to the ledge safely. If there's cans and gunmen in the way,
oh,
you're gonna
beautiful,
get hurt.
Beautiful bait on that air dodge. Alright, again, using that clay pigeon to just break out of combos there.
Ooh.
That projectile spawning in frame 1 doing so much work on the side of Fawn there. Sweet spot forwarder, not gonna kill just yet. I feel like a big part about how like they're staying alive for so long is that both of them are playing the center stage game so much. They haven't really been overextending that much. I think the only time we've seen Jordan and Fawn go for edge guards is with their projectiles. We don't really see them going off for any like over the top, high risk, high reward dares. They're just going for like what works.
Oh, absolutely. And even then, from center stage, Drone was able to take that stock there with the tipper forward air. However, Fawn was able to almost immediately take that right back. So we are right even this game 4.
Yeah, taking that stock right back with that quick pigeon into up air right there. Oh my god, okay, a pretty decent cousin combo there, but unfortunately you're not gonna be able to get the full. Okay. calm down. You are not hitting that.
Oh no, absolutely not. But we'll try. We'll sure try.
Alright, trying to position himself to follow up on the can, but setting the wrong way. Oh, the ledge jumping again, using that can. Beautiful tech chasing there. The F smash! Yeah, that's gonna be doing it. And that's gonna be Fawn and Winner's Finals.
Amazing job there by Fawn. Scary, but amazing job. There were so many points where, for both players, I was just like, oh wait, is this it? Is this it? Like, because both players would get up to like 175, 160, and just like, can we just take a stock? Because this is not good for my heart.
Hey, you have to keep that adrenaline going because next set loses semifinals. Jackal versus Yeast that's gonna be scary. It's gonna be a really terrifying set to play. Yeah, very incredible neutral and advantage on the side of Fawn there. that interaction was so strange.
Yeah. It's one of those where just
I know what happened, but it just looked visually so weird. Like if he was fully intangible, why the hell did the can still detonate? It was so weird.
Right? It's just scary. Duck Hunt and Lucas are scary characters. I know it's saying the Beagle and the 12-year-old are scary sounds like nonsense, but they really are. Yeah, that I
That's a
was
clutch
watching
as
that
hell
back. I was like,
gameplay.
okay, which one was this one? Was this the gunman jump scare? Was this the can jump scare? Which jump scare was this?
All right. So it's gonna be that was our last set before top four. So afterwards we have some we have quite a stacked top four despite the upsets.
So who? We have Jackal in the back, and then we also have Drone as well. Okay, wow, this is a top four of all time. This is a top four that I cannot wait to watch and just go. Ooh.
However, we are going to be waiting just a little bit because we are going to be running some ads and also taking a quick break for our players. And speaking of ads, you know it, you love it, Collision, Serious TV. What would I mean? It's kind of hard to say what would this channel be without Collision because this channel is Collision, but that's a story for another day. No, but just some incredible content in the Smash scene as a whole in Tri-State. Of course, on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I don't think they have an Instagram, but still, those socials and more, just some incredible content, incredible sets, incredible production. Shout out to Collision.
And you know it, you love it. You're watching it right now, actually. Fusion. At 6 p.m. doors open with single bracket, rotating buster brackets, with tons of arcade activities as well. Right in Rahway, New Jersey, every Monday. You're already here watching, so you already know them. And then you also have Save the Brooklyn Games and Arcade campaign. 7% of all the proceeds will be going to shops and operating expenses to keep for running a minimum till March 2026. Just go to artisticpixels305.com/playingwithpower and snag your specialty plus sticker set. Love me a good sticker. Our goal is only 1,600 sets to keep it going. Please support an awesome community staple. There is a QR code for you to scan that at the bottom, so you could grab and tag them at Arcade Brooklyn and ArtPixels305.
All right, of course. We were talking about it before. Ring Out happening November 22nd, 2025. Ring Out. This is looking pretty stacked. Looking at the StarGG, actually right there, StarGG/Ring Out happening in Akron, Ohio. All best of 5 catering friendly setups starting at 1 p.m. All best of 5 is really interesting, I have to say. Majors,
catering is interesting for me.
that is also kind of curious, but all best of 5 is going to be incredible to have, both as a competitor and also as a spectator. Going to be some really amazing sets.
Oh, absolutely. And as we were saying before, this channel wouldn't be anything without Collision, and we do have Collision 2025 this August 22nd, 24th in Meadowlands Expo Center in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Yeah, it could be gonna be one hell of an event. You know, crossing my fingers we get to that one. But
I am heartbroken that I'm not able to go in person. It breaks my heart. My childhood best friend had to go and get married that day. It's like,
how could he?